edition of the podcast is here.
Yes, sir.
And we start off with Collision. What did you think of Collision? What was your thoughts on the show?
It was okay. Like it was like basically a follow up to the Dynamite and whatever. So and Dynamite wasn't that bad. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it started off with FTR versus the Bang Bang Club.
Well,
And yeah, because it's like you got the Gun Club, but you also have the Bang Bang Gang. So they just fuse together and it's the Bang Bang Club. So there
okay,
you go.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah. This was a good match. The one thing that like bothered me was it just cut to the back and you saw Big Bill and Brian Keith looking at them. And I'm like, okay, so let me guess, they're gonna come out and something's gonna happen. But that's not what happened because Stokely went to go mess with somebody in the audience, which was Gravidito, your name,
Yeah, I noticed.
and they ran off Stokely, but then Stokely got confronted by Jet Speed and they punched Dax. That's a clear fucking disqualification. No, they punched Cash. That's a clear disqualification. Clear.
Yeah.
But the referee said nothing. Dax got back in the ring and Juice DDT'd him 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, this should be a disqualification, right? Right?
The ref was clearly looking that way too. So it wasn't like he
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Yes. Yes. So then we had Kyle Fletcher, the Protostar. And then Okada came in and said, "Hey man, listen, Takeshita wasn't here last week, but I'm here, so we should be called Protokada." And Kyle Fletcher goes, "I like that. I like that."
Watch, they're gonna be like a segment between Takeshka and somebody, and he's gonna try to like get that person on his side. For some odd reason, I see like some type of civil war.
Well, Okada's basically trying to make sure that everyone doesn't like Takeshita and get him out, which we already know where that's going.
Yeah.
So now I have a small rant. Well, this is probably won't be that small of a rant, but it's a rant
Go ahead.
because today we found out that Okada will be the one facing Tanahashi. And this really fucked a lot of people, and it's made this further confirmed everything I already knew, and it's made me also just go to the same level of hatred that I've already had for the people that do not watch New Japan and watch AEW alone and think New Japan is just whatever the fuck it is. Because I saw a tweet from Andreas Hell, who is like a very smart guy who knows a lot about wrestling. He's a very smart journalist and all this. And he said, this was the only acceptable excuse for not having Okada versus Takeshita in the Tokyo Dome. And it took everything in my soul, in my being, in every piece of my DNA to not respond to him because the first thing I would have responded would have been foul and very vitriol. And I had to pull it back. I had to pull it back because it was like, you don't know anything about anything. That is an AEW feud. And I saw like few comments under there go, yeah, you know what? You're right. And it's like, no, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. And I had to pull myself back because I was so angry at that tweet. It's like, you know about wrestling. You have watched New Japan before. Why would you even try to fit an AEW feud into New Japan? And why would that be? Why would that be your thinking? Shouldn't you be like, you know what? New Japan should focus on their own thing. That should be in AEW. I so I just I stopped myself. I stopped myself and I just went on. And then I saw all of the New Japan podcasters and New Japan journalists all get fucking dumped on by AEW fans. And I saw Chris Sampson. Chris Sampson is a straight up New Japan guy. He does all of the New Japan brackets. He does like he's one of the smartest people when it comes to New Japan. And I liked his response, and his response said everything about everything. Because I'm going to break this down in a second, but it said everything about everything. Because he said, hmm, this is very funny. Because he goes, hmm, I wonder why it took so long to have this announcement. Oh, well, I'm going to go back to the World Tag League brackets. Just that alone, you should have just been like, oh, oh. For him saying, I wonder why it took so long. And then you get no disrespect to Sean, no disrespect to Dave Meltzer. People are saying, listen, this wasn't the original plan. And Sean and Meltzer going, no, this was always the plan. This was the plan. Like, yeah, like Nakamura wasn't play like weeks ago, but like, didn't they just switch it to Okada? And everybody that's New Japan podcasters that know about New Japan literally are sitting there going, that's not what happened. And Super J Cast, which is one of the biggest New Japan podcasts, they literally have been saying this for weeks. Nakamura was the plan, but something got in the way of it, and that's the reason it didn't happen. And everybody going, "Oh, it's WWE, it's them," and they're like, "It wasn't them. They didn't get in the way." And Tanahashi himself wanted this. He was fucking clearly every week, every time he had a match, he would set it up. He did the landslide. Nakamura's finish. He did his finish in the last match. So how was this the Okada? Like, how was this set up for Okada? How was this set up for Okada? How was this the thing? Like, tell me why. Why was this at the very last second? Why at this very last second they go, oh, it's Okada? It wasn't the original plan. And everybody that's getting upset going, you guys are so stupid. This was always the plan. It was never Nakamura. And everybody is sitting there going, it was in play until something happened. That's the problem. No one wants to accept the fact that something happened that blocked this from happening. And now people are going, oh, well, it's probably WWE. You know how they are. Something else happened. I I saw so many takes from like people who don't fucking watch New Japan and have no idea and are just like AEW fans that are like, no, you guys are stupid. Like, what is wrong with you? And I even saw a tweet from a girl who's a New Japan fan and she hates WWE. She fucking hates, she despises WWE. She wants nothing to do with WWE. When the Nakamura thing was brought up the first time, she was like, I don't want them anywhere close to this. Her tweet even was like, listen, I don't want them anywhere close to this, but Nakamura versus Tanahashi was the right call. This I don't want to fucking see it. Even she's a fucking diehard New Japan fan and hates WWE and is like, I don't want to see this. Like the people that are upset about this, well, not upset, that are mad that like the Nakamura thing didn't happen. They're not mad at this match because it's gonna be a great match because it's a great feud. No one's mad about the match. We're mad about how it went down. And then everybody just all of a sudden going, "Oh, this was always the thing," and it's like this was never the thing. The thing was Nakamura, and that's what's pissing everybody off because like if there was no hints at Nakamura and it was like no push for it, everybody would be like, "All right, fuck it, it's Okada." Like, yes, we get an Okada match, but it was the hints at Nakamura. Then all of a sudden, it's Okada, and everyone is like, "Yeah, this is gonna be a great match." But we could have had something epic. And everybody's like, no, but like this is epic because this is the first time he's back in New Japan. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like the way a lot of people that are from New Japan and New Japan fans are feeling about the Okada thing, it's like, you know, I don't know. Like everyone's gonna say it's a great match. They have a great feud, but something about the way Okada left and the shit that Okada's been doing has like put a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth going, eh, I mean, yeah, whatever, but that's how they feel because they don't even believe he's going to be as good as the old Okada in this match because of what they've seen in AEW. That's it. And I I hate it. I hate everything about it because I hate the fan base because this just made it worse and I hate the fan base. And a lot of people just feel just disheartened by the fans, not by the match, not by anything, just by the fans because people are assholes. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's that. That's the small rant. It's over. But yeah, so also in Japan, some funny shit happened. Uh Hank and Tank won the tag titles. Hank and Tank won the Noah tag titles.
Oh shit.
And this was actually funny because I saw this and I saw the tweet. I didn't register the tweet because I woke up early. I didn't stay up. I woke up early and I saw a tweet and I looked at the tweet. I didn't watch the video. I just saw Inamori from NXT. I saw him do a splash and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." So I went to watch the Noah show and I get to the end and it's Inamori versus Kenta, which I knew was for the GHC title. I'm like, "All right, cool." And the video that I didn't watch fully and I didn't look at the tweet was Itamori winning the GAC title from Kenta. I was like, oh my god, that that happened? Yeah, I just like I said, I just woke up, saw the tweet and was like, all right, whatever. And then just went to go watch the show. And then at the end of the show, I was like, oh my god, that was a tweet that I wow, oh shit. So Inamori is now the GHC champion. So that's cool.
Awesome.
And his first challenger is Kaito Kiyomiya, which I'm sad immediately because they're going to kill Kaito because he's going up against Inamori, and they're not gonna like have Inamori be a one win champion. And it's like, here we go with killing Kaito Kiyomiya again. So whatever. But good on Inamori for winning.
Yeah.
So back to Collision. We had Ace Austin versus the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher. And this was for the TNT title. And at no point, as good as this match was, at no point did I think that Kyle Fletcher was going to lose.
Yeah. Like it was no point
Like,
for this match, even though it was that good though.
yes. The bad part was like, it was a couple really close near falls that Ace Austin got on Kyle Fletcher. And like, I didn't even in my heart go, oh my God, he's going to win. I just was like, oh, okay. That's all I said was, oh, okay. Because like, there's no reason for him to win, but this match was so great that like even the near falls I couldn't get into, it was like I know that he's gonna win, so I can't even get on to him almost losing. But
What
this
what
match
if
was
he would have
great.
lost though?
Dude, like I would have been shocked. Like that would have made this match like 10 times more better because the match, like I said, the match was already good, but it would have made it 10 times more better if that happened.
Yeah.
So then they had a little thing with Megan Bayne, which is very strange. This is very strange because Megan Bayne wound up being somebody's tag team partner in Stardom this morning. And it's like, okay. But here's the thing, not just her tag team partner, she's in the tag team tournament in Stardom. And I'm like, what is going on? She's in the tag team tournament in Stardom, and she's in the tag team tournament in AEW. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this has never happened before. This is crazy.
That's wild. What if she winds up winning both?
Oh,
I
I would
doubt
be
it, but yeah.
shocked and happy. I would be shocked and happy because it's like it's something that's never been done before, so I would be happy.
Yeah.
So then we had a Chris Statlander promo, and she's talking about how she's gonna kill Mercedes. And then we get Tony, and Tony's talking about the next match, and he goes, "We got TJ coming up." And I just screamed at the TV because they keep saying week after week after week that it's TJ, but Tony Schiavone goes, TJ! And I just screamed. I was like, I was right! But they corrected it after a while.
But it's legit spelled Tay J.
I know. I know. It's irritating. And then we had the Death Riders talking to the Don Callis family. And I halfway was like, what the fuck could they even be talking about? But I remembered Mark Briscoe is in Blood and Guts. So they're telling him to kill Mark Briscoe. But then Don Callis goes, if y'all kill Mark Briscoe, I'll give you whatever you want. And then Moxie goes, I don't want anything. And so he walks off, Pac walks off, and Claudio looks at Kyle Fletcher, and everybody's like, oh, they're going to fight. I'm like, I don't want Death Riders and Don Callis family fighting.
Same. Like the worst part of the show
So
versus the other worst part of the show. No.
basically, so then we get Ty J versus Maya the World and Hyana. And I, okay, TJ won. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. We get Athena, and she reminds everybody that Lexi is her minion. And then she says that she's going to beat the hell out of Harley Cameron.
He was kind of beefing with Mercedes there, if you notice.
Because Mercedes ran off on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, she has to get her win back eventually. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but she has to get her win back eventually.
Yeah.
So then we get, for the Advantage series, Jamie Hayter versus Sky Blue. And this was okay. This was okay.
Yeah.
And Jamie beat Sky. So Sky has never beaten Jamie, which if they keep this going, Sky should get a big win from Jamie eventually. So that would be a thing.
Hopefully for a title eventually.
Yes. And then it broke down. All the girls from Blood and Guts came out, except for Mercedes and Chris. So the girls are out. And then Tekla is supposed to fight Harley Cameron. And she's like, fuck it, we're not waiting. We're going right to the match. And they just go right to the match, which I'm like, okay, I like that. Like if somebody's in the next match and they're brawling in the match before, let them go right to the match. Let that happen. I'm okay with that. And Harley Cameron beat the hell out of Thekla for a little while. Then Thekla wound up killing her and getting the win. So now the women have the advantage. And at that moment, the first thing went through my mind was, how are they going to make Moxley lose in the main event?
Tap out. They focusing a lot on that tap out, so he's gonna do it again.
Listen, I wanted something to happen. So then we had Jet Speed, and Jet Speed was talking, and they're talking about fighting FTR, and I'm like, okay, so are they gonna make this like a four-way? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. So then we have the not the Acclaim talking about getting into the battle royal for the title, and they're beefing, and they start to walk away, and Lexi's like, "Guys, come back." Tony said that you guys segment are the highest rated segment when you guys are together, and you have to be together because he said that the merch sales go up and the Acclaim have to be together, and they're like, "No, that's not." And then Max Caster goes, I'm the best wrestler in the world. He's like, I've done everything. He's like, I get the most cheers. And him, Anthony Bowens, outside of this company, he does everything. And he does stuff that I don't want to do. He's so awesome. He's like, and that's why everybody loves him. But he's not the best wrestler in the world. I'm the best wrestler. And Anthony Bowens is like, fuck this.
He gave him credit though.
He did. He gave him credit because, like, he's saying all of this stuff, and you can see Bowen's face go, you know what? You're right. And he almost starts to smile. And then what he said was, he's not the best wrestler in the world. He's like, fuck this. And then he left. And then, and then Max House was like, you know what? Screw it. And then they just both left. But that shit was so funny. Yo,
I
I
want to know when they're gonna get in the same page.
I don't know. I don't know. It has to be soon. It has to be sometime soon.
Yeah,
I, it could be the battle royal that they wind up helping each other, and then it's like, oh shit, the acclaim is together, and then they get eliminated both at the same time by somebody.
yeah.
So then we get to the main event, and it's Moxley versus Roderick Strong for the advantage, and they're having one hell of a match, and Moxley goes on the outside, the count is coming, and he can't get back in the ring because somebody's grabbing his leg, and it's Darby. And then fucking Pac tries to go get Darby out of the ring. He gets shocked. He shocks Wheeler, and then he stands there with his fucking taser and runs off. And I was like, God damn, pal.
There was a point there when he was getting at the ring where Wheeler could have like stomped the shit out of him.
I mean, I would have thought that he would have did that, but fuck it. Fuck it. This is fucking says fuck it.
At one point, it dawned on me in this match, uh, Marina got in the fucking match and like in my mind turned on Roderick, even though they're not canonically married on the show.
I don't know why they never point that out. This is the second time they've been in a match together, and they still haven't pointed it out.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't exist. It's not a thing. But I
Yes.
swear he said it before, like a while ago.
No, they brush past it really quick. They said it and just like boop. And then it's just like if it didn't stick to you, it's gone. Because it's just like boop, there's a little blip.
Okay.
So now on the SmackDown, Cody comes out and Cody starts talking about the Saturday night's main event, and he's basically saying about using a title on Drew. He said, last time I had an opportunity to use the title and I hesitated. I'm not doing that again. That's why I use the title. And he's like, you know what? I don't even know who my challenger is going to be. So I'm going to go out here and sit with you people, and you people decide who the challenger is. And then here comes Aleister Black and Zelina. And Zelina slaps Cody in the face, which sets up the main event, which is Aleister Black versus Cody at the main event of SmackDown.
I was happy as shit.
Yes. So then we get Ilya Dragunov coming out, and he bumps into Tama Tonga again. He has to face Tama. he has to face Tama sometime, right?
Yep, that's my guess.
Like, cause like this, like I know it's an open challenge, but I feel like he has to. But like, I'm like, wait a minute, like, okay. So he
Because all
calls
his
out
matches
somebody
can't
he's looking for
be
a challenger. What?
I was gonna say because all his matches can't be open challenges. Like some have to be set up, so that has to be like a setup one.
No, it will be at a pay-per-view, but like on SmackDown, it's just like open challenges.
Yeah,
But that goes into him with an open challenge and Ciampa coming out. And Ciampa comes out with Johnny, and he's like, "Listen, I'm here first. I'm getting an open challenge." And Dragunov's like, "I'm not accepting your challenge." He's like, "But I'm here," and he's like, "I'm accepting his challenge." And Johnny's like, "What? What?" You're like, "Yeah, no, him. I'm wrestling him." Johnny's like, "Fuck it." Like, I'll wrestle him. So now Ciampa's pissed off. So now Ciampa has beef with Dragunov. So Tama and Ciampa both have beef with Dragunov. So let's see how that works.
right.
And of course, Dragunov gets the win and he beats Johnny Gargano, which also was a banger of a match.
Yep.
Like, I really love Dragunov matches.
Like he be killing motherfuckers in his match.
Yep, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
Then we get a backstage with Nick Aldis and Sami Zayn. And Sami's like, listen, we gotta do something about these MFTs. I gotta fuck them up. And Nick's like, you're not cleared. You can't do anything. And he's like, no, I want to fuck him up. He's like, Sammy, if you don't get out of here, I will suspend you. So Nick is about to open up the balls because he's trying to do the thing for Cena's last Memorial Challenge. And then Ron comes in, Ron Killings, and he's like, I just want to put my balls in your hand. And I was cracking the fuck up. And then he told him, he's like, but Ron, you're in this. You're already in this. Like, that's it. You're in this.
I have a weird feeling he's gonna get screwed.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I just have a weird feeling. Like it's gonna be a bad opponent.
Okay. So then we get Ciampa and Gargano in the back, and Fraxium is talking shit to him, which they still have to have a tag match.
They never had a tag match, had they?
No, they never had a straight up tag match that ended in a regular win. Like it
Yeah.
ended with interference, it never ended in a regular win.
Yeah.
So then we get Jade, who has new music, and she comes out to the ring and she says, like, fuck all of y'all. I'm that bitch. She literally said, I'm that bitch.
Yes.
And I'm not even gonna lie. I looked at her, was like, this is not the Jade that walked into WWE 2 years ago. This is not that Jade. This is Jade. Like she's finally arrived as Jade. Like this is her. This is Jade Cargill.
Like she said, it's that bitch.
Yes, because she looked and felt like her whole entire aura was different than it's been since she's been here. Like
Like
all of that smiling and waving shit, I think that hurt her because like her as a heel is just like a whole nother level of a person. It's like, okay, okay, I get it.
yeah.
And they did the thing because she left after saying that, and Charlotte and Alexa was coming out, and Jade and Charlotte were beefing.
That's gonna be a
Listen,
good match.
oh, it's definitely gonna be a good match. It's just I feel like this is all Charlotte's fault. And that's somebody can be like, man, don't you guys really like Charlotte? No, I really do like Charlotte, but Charlotte also likes Jade. So this is all her fault. She was like, yo, I want to have a match with Jade. And they're like, all right, fuck it. We're going to give you a match with Jade.
Might as well.
Backstage, we had Mia Yim and B-Fab, and they bumped into Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. And of course, Mia Yim is beefing with Chelsea Green, but Jade walks up and starts talking shit to Chelsea and kicks her out. And then B-Fab steps up to Jade, which next week is going to be B-Fab versus Jade.
I did not see that coming like that. Like Jade at this point hates everybody.
Yes, because they were cool. They were cool for a while, and now she's beefing with her.
Hmm.
So then we had Charlotte versus Nia, and the match is going, and Lexa's on the outside, and Lexa just gets choked out by somebody, which is Lash Legend. Lash Legend is on the main roster, and she's teaming up with Nia Jax.
I feel like you said that before.
No, no, I wanted her to team up with Naomi.
Okay. I mean, if Naomi wasn't out, that might have been the plan.
Yes. So then we get Miz versus Jey Uso next week for the Cena Memorial Tournament, and LA Knight versus, well, I'll let you figure this out next week. So, all right, who do you think it is? Who do you think LA Knight's gonna face next week?
Uh, Probably too obvious to be truth, right?
Okay, I don't know why you went to truth. Like my mind went to like way other places, which like I I'm actually at a loss for this one because part of me is like it could be Matt Cardona. The other part of me is it could be Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, okay. I'm with both of those actually.
Yeah, it's like either one of those. Because like he said it like he didn't want to spoil it, which means it's not anybody that's on the main roster. And it doesn't look like anybody from NXT. So it has to be somebody who's not here right now.
And that was in what you call it promo, John Cena's promo. It could be someone that doesn't even work here.
Yes. So is it could be either one of those two.
Yeah,
And I'm okay with that.
same. I didn't even think about that.
So the thing for this tournament, I know they're going with it's Gunther versus Cena, and that's where they're going. But my mind was racing this week was like, what happens if they just pick somebody totally new, like Javon Evans, and put Javon Evans against Cena for the last match, and he beats Cena? Like that could make his whole entire career.
Yeah,
So like that's the only thing I'm like, what if they did somebody new? But I know that they have their already they're going with Gunther, but like it would be kind of cool if they did somebody new. We'll see.
they might change their mind last minute. You never know. So let's hope.
Yeah. So then we get Nia and Lash. They're talking shit about beating up Charlotte and Alexa. And so we get to this match. It's Chelsea Green versus Julia. And so Alba Fire distracts Julia, and Chelsea pins her with her feet on the rope. And she walks out with both belts, and I'm like, oh, she just stole the belt. Oh, okay. They're gonna go do another match. And then I realize she's the new U.S. champion. This match was for the title?
Yeah, because Julia was like this fucking close of being the longest reigning, which that title goes to what you call it now, Chelsea. Now twice, because she still is.
That like that fucked me up because I didn't even notice that this was for the title until I saw the graphic of new U.S. champion. I was just like, what the fuck? So so to me, Triple H has failed Julia. Like if there is no big plan for her to turn into a fucking monster and just run through everybody and then wind up taking the world title or something, he failed the shit out of Julia. Like Julia should she should have been her title reign was such dog ass that it's just like there's no excuse for this. There's no fucking excuse. There's no excuse for this. It is shit. The secondary titles are shit. Becky has held the fucking title and defended it twice. The secondary women's titles are dog ass. Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Like this is so fucking insane. And like especially a talent like Julia getting wasted like this, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Like he better redeem her. He better fucking redeem her. By next year, she should at least be the fucking champion. Be the world champion or WWE Women's Champion. She better be that by next year. Like this is a fucking failure. Like this is a huge failure. I cannot stress how bad this is. This is really fucking bad. This sucks. Moving on to the MFTs in the back, and Solo was hyping them up because Talatanga is going to wrestle next. And as soon as they leave, we see the non-existent tag team champions who don't fucking do anything, the Wyatts, looking after the MFTs. The fuck why?
that's a feud.
Whatever. So then we had a funny thing with Charlotte and Alexa in the back, and they're getting treated because Alexa got choked out. They have ice on her neck, and Charlotte is asking her, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then Alexa just stops. She goes, and Charlotte's like, "What?" And Alexa's looking at the doctor, and the doctor is Oscar, and she goes to miss Alexa, but Charlotte gets in the way, so they both got missed.
Got them both. Yeah.
That was actually kind of funny. So that's where they're going because the tag team title match is on Monday, actually, for the
Yeah.
two of those. Yeah. So then we had the Phoenix versus Talatonga. And this was an all right match. Like, this wasn't just a beat up squash match. This was all right. Like, it wasn't just there. And I was like, okay.
Which I
Like
was
it.
hoping it wasn't like that. I was hoping it at least it'd be a little competitive.
Yes. And during the match, Motor City Machine Guns and Nakamura ran off the rest of the MFTs. And then Sammy came out at the end. So once again, I'm now more confused because this looks like this is the War Games match. This looks like it's War Games. It looks like that's what they're setting up. That's what it looks like to me. But everyone keeps saying, nope, it's Division. It's Division. They're in War Games. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Like this has another week to play out. We'll see. Like we'll see because it's like in 3 weeks is the pay-per-view. I need this to play out somehow.
I do not think it's gonna be division. It's either this or the Wyatts, and more than likely
I
it's this one.
I hope so because like Sammy has his crew. He has his
Hmm.
fucking crew, and you see how it's working. Like they're coming together because they hate the MFTs,
Yeah.
and they keep fucking with people, so it keeps growing. It keeps growing and growing, and it's like that should be the feud, and
Yeah.
the Wyatt should come back. I know Bo is dealing with his dad and stuff, but I feel like this should be the feud. Like this should be it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. We got a couple of weeks. We'll see how this all plays out. We got a couple of weeks. I I don't know, man. I don't know. This just feels weird.
As of now, I don't see division at all. So you know,
Me neither. Then we have the Miz in the back. And I would have got on Miz's side, but everything Miz said irritated the shit out of me, one. And two, made me go, that is the reason you should not win. Because Miz is basically saying, listen, I've been here for years. I've been doing this. I was the one who beat John Cena at WrestleMania. I should be his last opponent. And he kept like talking about all of his accomplishment and shit that he's done and like how he's beat Cena twice. I'm like, I would have gave you points, but also you're not the person I want to see fight Cena for the last time.
No.
Like that is not on the board. And I was looking at Miz and I was remembering watching Real World season 10, and it's like, damn, that guy actually became a wrestler. Like he actually lived his dreams. Like you had to
Yeah.
give it to him.
Yeah.
Like no matter how fucking boring he is and how fucking annoying he is, he lived his dream. He
Yeah.
became champion. He's a fucking star in WWE. Just, no matter how fucking boring he is, no matter how annoying he is, he did it. He lived his dream. So shout out to Miz.
Like his promo's right. He's a two-time Grand Slam champion. He beat John Cena, beat a bunch of stars. So yeah, more power to him. He's he retires, he's gonna be a fucking Hall of Famer. Like
Of,
automatically.
of course he's a Hall of Famer, but
Yeah.
like he's just boring and annoying as shit. He's just
Yeah.
yeah, he's just not my cup of tea of a wrestler.
Yeah, no. While I agree with you, I don't want him to win the tournament. I want him to win this first match at least. I don't want Jay in the tournament.
Okay, so because we don't know the brackets and we know nothing else about the tournament,
Hmm.
I do want Jay to win
Okay.
because like first off, Jay is going to win because Miz is still beefing with Mello. So of course Mello is going to fuck this up.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why Jay is going to win. But also, I want Jay to go on to fight somebody who is actually going to destroy Jay. And then we just like see Jay just get mauled by a bear. I don't even know who this bear could be. It could be Obafemi. And he's going to get mauled by somebody. So I would like him to stay in the tournament so he could get mauled.
I'll be down for
So
that.
yeah, I like that's the only reason I want him to stay in the tournament because I noticed somebody bigger and better is going to come along and beat the dog shit out of him. And that'll be okay.
Yeah. He is winning. It just I want Miz to win, but he is winning.
Yeah, like I know that Miz ain't gonna win because of the whole Mellow thing. That's why I'm not even going. I want him to win because I know how the story gonna go.
Yeah,
Like he's gonna get fucked, and then it's like, all right, fuck it.
it's obvious.
Like the thing is, we don't know any of the brackets. Part of me is pissed off that like we don't know any of the brackets because I'm like, I want to know who's gonna face who in the next round and this and that. Part of me is like, I want to know that, but the other part of me is actually super hype about the way that they do it. Like they do two matches. Like, hey guys, here goes two matches. Oh shit, I have no idea like what they're gonna pick. It is just like the most random shit. And the funny part is, none of this has been leaked. Like nothing about this has been leaked. No, every time the matches come up, no insiders, nobody has any shit about this is the match. So everybody is finding out in real time, like, oh shit, this is happening.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I'm just like super excited about this. It's like, yes. So after they get out of the first round, then it's like, all right, we have a bracket, so we know who's facing who, and we can move on from there. But right now, it's like the tournament is fun because it's like I have no idea who's facing who, and we have to wait until matches happen to find out who's going into the next matches that we have no idea for it. And it's like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like once the tournament actually gets like bracketed, it's like okay, now we can get more fantasy booking, but the initial part is very fun. I like it.
Basically, all these matches are qualifiers, pretty much.
Um, not technically. They're the first round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
fine
like
with that.
it's like the whole like the bracket is like magically not filled, and these people are filling the brackets because once it's over, you'll see the bracket and all of these matches are in it, and it's like, oh, that's how that was.
Okay.
Because like a lot of these matches, like until we get the brackets, we won't know when and why and how shit goes down. But like all of this is already planned. because like this is the first bracket, the first part of the bracket, and then the next part is whenever that happens. I actually hope that they do it a little the same in the next round. Like even though they do the brackets, they still fucking surprise us when shit happens.
Yeah,
Because like I like this. Like I like not knowing because they're not these matches aren't just like random fucking sucky matches where you're like, oh, I don't want to see this guy versus this guy. It's like no, most of these are bangers. Like most of these are fucking bangers. I like this.
yeah. Most of them you look at like, huh, I did not think of that.
Yeah, that's what, like the Miz versus Jey Uso. I'm like, I would have never put that match together, but like now I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm like. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be an alright Memorial tournament.
Yep.
So then we get to the main event, and it's not John Cena, Cody Rhodes
God damn.
versus Aleister Black.
It was a good
Thoughts on
match.
this match?
It was a good match and whatever. Like, I didn't really like the ending, but it was a good match.
Oh, I love the ending. I love the ending just for the simple fact the way it happened. Oh my God, this was so good because Cody and Alistair are down, and the ref is standing in the ring, and the ref is just standing there, and flying out of nowhere, he gets Claymored. Dude, that shit was awesome. Like the visual of it, like he's just standing there, and you just see the boot come out of nowhere, and he just goes down, and Drew's just beating up a fucking helpless ass referee. He's just fucking him up. This dude, oh my God.
It was
This shit
bad
was
for me
fucking
though,
awesome.
and when I tell you why it was bad for me, you're gonna laugh.
Hmm.
All I could think of in my head when that happened is, what if that was like someone that just like a car?
What the fuck? Like that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Then it's wipeout time.
Oh my god.
Because Damian Priest came down and everybody's brawling and they're just going at it. And I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna do a fucking tag match, aren't they? I was like, God damn it, they're gonna do a tag match. But then Drew gets suspended.
Yay!
Yes. And listen, I was not for this because like not that I was like against it. I just was like, this is stupid. Until the fucking after events happen. And then I'm like, ooh, ooh. Because Drew is beefing with Nick Aldis. And he's in his face. And he's about to beat his ass. And they're pulling them apart. And Nick Aldis is like, you gotta leave. You gotta get the fuck out of here. And he's like, I hate you. And he's in his face, and I'm like, okay, are they really gonna do it? Are they? Is it time? Is it fucking time?
I
It's
think
like,
so. Cause you said get the fuck out my face, right?
mhm.
I swear I heard that. It was beeped, but I swear they fucking said that. Like it was censored. They were
That's
cursing.
exactly what he did say. He said it,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm like. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna happen, and now everybody is like saying weird stuff like, dude, what if Nick Aldis got back in the ring? And it's like, now you guys are thinking about this. Like he took the bump from Randy Orton. He got RKO'd. Boom. But this feels better. This feels a lot better because it's like it's an actual beef. It's an actual beef that's been there instead of just Randy just hitting RKO. This feels like an actual beef. Like this is beef.
Because Randy RKO's everybody. Like he could fuck around and RKO one of us on the podcast. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. It's just normal. And so this Drew one feels like I feel like Drew's gonna hit him. And
Yep.
that's what's gonna spark it. Drew's gonna punch him, and that's what's gonna happen. I really can't wait for that.
Don't
It's
be
like I
surprised if like Mickey James shows up or whatever and like. that comes into play somehow.
Like I can't wait because like I wanted this, and it's like I don't know why I want this. Like I just want Nick Aldis to have a match in WWE, like just one match. And then the funniest part about that is like he's gonna have a match, and then Adam Pearce is gonna get pissed off and like I want to fight, and then we're gonna have an Adam Pearce match,
Yep.
even though Adam Pearce has already lost one match in WWE.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't remember this because this was during a pandemic. He was beefing with Roman Reigns and he got in a ring and Roman was going to beat his ass, but the match was over. Like, you remember that, right?
I barely remember like them having a beef. So
Yeah, because he was talking shit to Roman and Roman was like, all right, you wrestle me. And he had on regular fucking clothes. Like, he had on regular clothes and he got in a ring and he was so scared. But the only thing that saved him was Kevin Owens.
I don't remember
And
that.
and that dovetails into Kevin Owens was running. He was running at the Performance Center. Kevin was running.
Oh
Kevin
shit.
Owens was running. It's happening. He's coming back. He's coming
Awesome.
back. He looks like he's training. It's happening.
Can't
Cause
wait.
like he just posted the video and everybody was like, huh. And we all saw the video of him running and it's like, uh-oh, he's coming back. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
Hopefully he comes back and fucks up Randy. That way we can like end that.
Wait, was Randy the one who took him out?
No, because Randy was the feud he was supposed to be in.
Oh, but I want him to come back for one reason, and it's gonna sound weird because it
Hmm.
has nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Like I just want him to come back for the Eddie Guerrero reason because
Ah, yeah,
I want him to come back and raise Sammy's hand when Sammy wins the world title.
yeah.
Because like once Sammy is done with this fucking MFT bullshit, he's gonna get a title shot. Because he's been talking about the title before this, and it feels like it's gonna happen. But he just got to get rid of this bullshit. Whatever this bullshit is, he got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because this feud is going on too long. That's why it needs to go to War Games, and we can get over it, and we don't have to think about it anymore, and we can just go, all right, yeah, let's. Everybody moves on. MFT could do some dumb shit. They could they could fight with the Wyatts because like maybe Bo would be back by then, and we could just get rid of this shit and we could just move the fuck on. And Sammy and Nakamura and Motor City Machine Guns, Phoenix, they can all move on to something else. They can all get the fuck out of there and have fun and do something and enjoy life instead of being stuck in whatever the fuck this MFT shit is.
Like Sammy definitely becoming champion soon.
Yeah, because like it's it happened before, but this is happening more often. It's more often him saying something about the title or him looking at the title or wanting to be around the title. And it's happening more and more. It's like it's not even subtle like it was before. It's like blatant now.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like it's getting close. And I know people are like, well, they're gonna hold it off to WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia where he wins. And it's like, do you guys not know that they're doing Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia next year? Like, how big would that be? He wins the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia and then goes on to win a championship. Like, why not?
Be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, like, why not? Like, I know people want the title on him in Saudi Arabia, but that's like another year and a half away. And it's like, I don't want to wait that long. Just do it right now. Just put the title on him. That's fine. It's not a big deal. The longer you wait, the more it's just going to cool off. Just put the title on Sammy and just let it happen.
Eventually people not gonna care if you don't do it like quick enough.
Yeah, and like they could do something really cool, like because we can have Cody and Randy at Survivor Series, and then after the Cody Randy thing, we have Cody versus Drew again. Drew wins the title. Sammy wins Royal Rumble. Sammy and Drew feud for the title, but Drew keeps telling Sammy, I've beaten you. You've never beat me. You never beat me. Sammy finally beats him at WrestleMania for the title.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple.
Because still to this day, he has not beat him, so it's gonna be perfect.
And with that said, any last words?